They clear-cut my timber without permission. So I brought the Forestry Commission and a lawsuit. My property is 60 acres of mixed hardwood forest in eastern Kentucky. Oak, walnut, and cherry trees. Every boundary line was clear. Orange paint blazes on trees, iron pins every 100 feet, and survey maps to back it up. Those trees were earmarked for selective harvesting 5 years, when they'd reach peak value. For 9 years, the woods stood untouched. Then came Wesley and Diane from Lexington, the new neighbors. They called their purchase a mountain investment, paid cash, talked big about timber profits before they even set foot on the land. When I met Wesley, I was walking the line. He hiked up, all friendly smiles and handshakes. I told him I managed my timber carefully, and that my trees were marked for a future harvest. He nodded, said he respected good forestry. I thought that was that. 4 weeks later, I heard the unmistakable roar of chainsaws echoing across the valley. Not the occasional buzz of a saw. This was a full-scale operation. I grabbed my truck and hiked up fast. What I found made my stomach drop. A logging crew with skidders, loaders, and men everywhere, clear-cutting everything in sight. 30 feet over the line, on my land, my oak, my cherry, my walnut, all crashing down. I stormed up to the crew boss, yelling over the noise. He looked confused. "We're cutting for Wesley Thompson," he said. He marked all this. I told him they were over the property line. He radioed Wesley. 20 minutes later, Wesley rolled up in his pickup, annoyed. "What's the problem?" he asked. "The problem," I said, "is you're cutting my timber." He pulled out a hand-drawn map. "My forester said this was all mine." "Your forester's wrong," I told him. "I've got the survey. I've got the marks. Stop cutting now." He shrugged. "We're in the middle of a job. We'll sort it out later." "Stop now," I said, "or I'm calling the sheriff." He laughed. "Call whoever you want." So I did. The sheriff came, confirmed the boundary markers, and shut the operation down. But the damage was done. 47 mature trees gone. Tens of thousands of dollars in timber destroyed. I called my attorney, Michael, a veteran of timber trespass cases in Kentucky. "Document everything," he said. Within 2 days, Michael brought in a forestry appraiser. The report came back. $42,000 in lost timber. In Kentucky, timber trespass isn't a slap on the wrist. It's triple damages if it's willful. Michael sent Wesley a letter demanding full payment and restoration. Wesley's lawyers replied, claiming the boundary was unclear and offering $5,000 to settle. I refused. We filed suit. While we waited for court, Wesley tried to sell the stolen logs. Michael got an injunction freezing the sale. Those logs sat in his yard for months, turning gray and worthless. When the case finally went before Judge Hendricks, a man who grew up in timber country, an independent forester confirmed everything. The boundary was clear. The trespass was willful. The defendant's logging crew crossed a clearly marked line. Judge Hendricks ruled, the plaintiff is owed triple damages. Wesley owed me $126,000 plus legal fees and court costs, payment due in 60 days. Wesley went pale. His lawyer asked for a payment plan. The judge said no. Wesley tried to appeal, but the higher court upheld every dollar. In the end, he had to take out a second mortgage on his Lexington house to pay me. The logs he stole, still sitting in his yard, worthless. I had them hauled off to a salvage mill, got maybe $3,000 out of what had been $42,000 standing tall in my woods. Hit like, subscribe for more stories of rural justice.